Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me now. I so appreciate you that you made time to join me on today's episode. Today is going to be a wonderful time. I hope you have your pen and notepads ready to pick a few points on today's episode. If this is your first time watching me today, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know what you think or what your thoughts are. I was defining my makeup by Real Definitions. I got this outfit from Cindy Needles. I hope you love it. Today we are going to look at how advantageous the data of your customers will be used for the benefit of your organization. The marketing landscape has changed drastically in the last few decades. With the rise of the internet, smartphones, social and digital media, the big data all stabilizing the more traditional means of advertising. There are new possibilities which offer unprecedented potential from the market exposure. Yet, there are also growing concerns about privacy risks, ethical questions, and the potential decline of social media through oversaturation. My guest today is a marketing and communications professional with over 20 years experience. His core area of expertise is digital marketing and communication. He has worked with several multinational and local organizations in Ghana, rest of Africa and Europe, including Sony UK, Barclays Capital Wembley, Abbey, PZ Cousins Africa, and a lot more. He is also a public speaker and a trainer on various aspects of digital marketing and communications. He is a CIM UK tutor as well as a contributor at such events as Social Media Week, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Mobile West Africa, Blog Camp, Bar Camp, which I've been a part of, and many others. Presently, he is a chief enabler at Enable Growth Consult, an organization he set up to support businesses, organizations, and individuals to effectively embrace digital media for their growth. My guest is no other than Naasei Boadi, and he's going to help us with how we should embrace digital and not be a loser. Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Esma. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad that you made it today.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. But Stephen, tell me a bit about you that I don't have in your bio. I mean, your bio is pretty impressive. I want to be like you when I grow.
You're getting there. I think the bio pretty much says everything. The only thing I would add is that what gives me passion is talking about digital.
Right.
So engaging with people, like talking about digital, and also seeing how digital is changing the way people do things. As we go on, we'll talk about more.
Great.
Yeah.
Wait, but Stephen, why should anyone embrace digital marketing?
I think a couple of things.
Okay.
The first place I often start from is that our lifestyles have changed. Okay, the way we look for brands, new products, the way we discover new products, the way we communicate about new products, our route to market, and even the whole consumer journey has changed. And it's changed very a lot since what we call like the digital revolution. So typical example, I mean, in the olden days, you would have to buy a newspaper and flip through to see new cars, new products, whatever, or you would need to get yellow pages, if any of you use one of yellow pages, to find new companies and find all of that. Okay. Now, because these days, I don't know where you live, but people leave home as early as 4 a.m., 4:30, 5 a.m., and they're driving to town. People don't have time to look out for yellow pages and whatnot. Apart from that, we are more instant. So when I see something, if I see like a makeup set and I love it, I want to find out about it instant. So if it was a newspaper, I would have to call, hope that somebody would pick the phone and do all that. But here I just need to click on it. So the way our lifestyles have changed, brands need to embrace digital because we are living more of our lives in a digital world. So brands need to embrace it to be where we are to be able to tell their story. And that's why brands need to embrace digital marketing.
That's impressive. But how do we embrace digital marketing effectively so that we get the right returns and compete effectively in the marketplace?
I think that's a good question. I think the starting point is to understand that digital sometimes can be easy to do. And it's easy for any company to wake up in the morning and say, we're going live. It's easy to create a Facebook page, do all of that. But doing it right is important. So start with a clear strategy. And by that I mean a clear strategy should have several parts. It should first understand who your consumer is. What are their online consumption? So what platforms are they on? What are they doing on those platforms? Why are they making the right decisions? What do you want to achieve? What are your objectives? Not just for online, but for the company as a whole. And then also look at the various platforms. So which platforms would meet the objectives that you want to meet? What activities specifically? And then finally, how to monitor, measure, and optimize. Because that's a beautiful thing about digital. Almost everything we do, you get data on it, sometimes real time. So you can optimize it even within seconds of sending like an email or even putting up a banner or on a website or whatever. So if you follow these, then you pretty much will be able to execute effectively and get the right results.
Right. But in optimizing and trying to get the result, can you give us your personal definition of what analytics really is? And I think that would be a great point to start with in this digital marketing conversation.
Let me start with like a textbook kind of definition. I mean, we'll say that analytics is the discovery, interpretation, and communication of meaningful patterns in data. That's very big, it's very long.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also making sense of it. But to break it down, it's all the data that you get from your online activities if I bring it to digital marketing.
Yeah.
So for example, people will be familiar with a phrase like Google Analytics, which is the big daddy when it comes to websites.
Yeah.
So it tells you everything that's going on your website. Who's coming onto your website, where are they coming from, which pages are they visiting, how your page is loading, which page are they exiting from. So all that data, okay? And also who exactly is the consumer. So also data on your consumer, what time is coming and all of that. And that data, also how you can use it then to make what we call data-driven decisions. But that's very, very important. For example, if people are coming to your pages and they are bouncing, what you may find is that there may be two main reasons. Either the page is taking too long to load, or the content doesn't match the interest that sent them there, or the search query or whatever that sent them there. So they need to look at it and be able to change certain people, because we want people to stick. One of the stats you will find is that time spent on website, or even when they come to your website, how many pages they visit per each session. So these are some of the things. The same way, if you're looking at other activities or other platforms, like you look at Facebook in particular, for example, you want to look at, for example, not just likes in terms of number of people who like your page, also looking at people who are liking your content, commenting on your content, sharing your content, all those things. These are all analytics, including even the demographics. Because, just as an example, if you want to start from 0 to, let's say, 100,000 people liking your page in a day, you can get that. You can buy the likes.
Yeah.
But where do they come from? Are they the target people? If it's a makeup, for example, and you are targeting people between, let's say, 20 and 40 years, you don't want people that are outside those brackets. They are not your interest. Okay? So the analytics, Facebook in this case, if you're using even the free one, Facebook Insights, it should tell you who is the demographics of the people on your page and all of that. And that's how I break down analytics. Okay, we'll go on to talk about how we use it and all of that.
Exactly. But in making those data-driven decisions, right? Let's say I'm a business owner. What kind of key metrics should I be looking out for in my analytics? If you could give us an example or two.
Okay, so if it's a website, for example, if it's your website, you need to find out first thing, because these days, even in Google, search ranking, the number of things that are important. Is it optimized for mobile? Is it responsive? By that, what I mean is, by nature, we don't scroll left to right. We scroll top down. Okay, so does the website result? Does it shrink as the screen becomes smaller.
Mobile device.
From a desktop to a tablet to a mobile.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it optimized for voice search, for example? Well, voice search is one of the key things that I mean.
Yes.
These are basic. Then also, do the content match the target level? Because otherwise, Google will not rank it. Because people will be bouncing, and it's both inbound and outbound traffic. So you look at these things. Plus, also how there's something we call liquid content. How often is content changing on your website? Well, that brings me. Okay. Now, when you look at this, on top of that, look at okay. So who is coming to my website? When they come, what activities are they performing? Well, there's always what we call like a conversion for every page or wherever they come to your website. Are they coming there to look at your products and put it in a basket, shopping basket? So they are checking out, buying the products. Or are they coming there to read? Are they coming there to sign up for a newsletter? All those things.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a website, look at these things. Same way, if it's for, let's say, a social media platform and you are a business owner, you're going to look at it. So who is coming onto my website, my Facebook page or my Instagram page? Where are they going? What time are they coming? Because you know it's important what time you post, for example. What time are they coming? Are they sharing my content? One of the things you will find is that we have a sharing culture. But then what I mean is that when we see something that we like, we want to share it, tell the rest of our friends.
Yeah.
It's both to tell people that this is our status. We flow like this. We like bigger, we roll like this. Okay. So it's a bit like joke. But also to share the good things we find with our friends. If people are not sharing it, then the content is not exciting them. How much time are they spending there? What's the traffic per week? All those things. So look at all those things. They are important. It's not about posting and posting and posting. But you're looking now at how relevant this is, and also which content really works for them, with your audience. Because we're going to go into what we call content marketing, which is a whole area. But which content works? So, for example, if let's say you are a baby care brand, so you've got baby care products, for example, should you always be talking about your products or even giving them tips on how to take care of their baby, how to put your baby to sleep, all those kind of things? So you build the whole content around that. You build a community where it becomes the go-to place for people to come and find all that content that's relevant to them. Okay? We can go on and on about some of these things. If it's an app that you have for, let's say, a bank, for example, how is the app stopping people from coming to your banking hall? So you should look at the traffic, the transactions that are going on the banking, on the app. If it allows people, for example, to see their statements, for example, be able to generate and export the bank statement, why are they still coming to a branch? There must be something that's not working. They need to fix. So these are things. But the key thing, like I said, is that the beautiful thing about digital is that everything can be measured and optimized. So stay in real time and optimizing them so that you're able to get the results that you want is what every business person should focus on.
Great, but I actually didn't know about liquid content, I must say. I didn't know about that, but thankfully I have learned that today. If this is your first time watching me today, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and also, you know what, leave your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know what you think or what your thoughts are. I was defined with my makeup by Real Definitions. I got this outfit from Cindy Needles. I hope you love it. And don't forget to keep being awesome. Cheers.